You ready for an exhilarating adventure? Then look no further than Ride Excursions and Tours. Get ready to explore the great outdoors like never before with our powerful e-bikes. Discover breathtaking sightseeing tours around the island. Feel the wind in your hair and experience nature in its purest form. Now, whether you're a seasoned rider or a beginner, our e-bikes are perfect for everyone. Call us at 473-422-1011 to book your excursion or visit ridersebikes.com. That's ridersebike.com to reserve your spot. Unleash your adventurous spirit with Ride Excursions and Tours, where every journey becomes an unforgettable adventure.
Island in the sun. Look at how we've grown, how far we've run. 50 years we strong and more to come. More to come. More to come. Going higher. 50 years we're blessed, we're forged in fire. Still reaching for more. Going up, going up, 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 up. Going up, going up, going up, 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 up.
Yeah. Ride along live. Welcome to the ride. Welcome to Wednesday on the ride. Yeah, Wednesday. What's up? What's up, my beautiful people? How you guys doing? Lydia, Lacey J, how you doing, guys? As you come and go ahead and share the program, guys. Share it up, share it up, share it up, because we got some things to talk about. There are some things that are pissing me off. Not only me, you. A lot of things are pissing you off too. You know, things that just get under your nerve, you know what I mean? Like, really angry, yeah? Pisses you off. That's what Wednesday programming is all about, guys. Talking about things that pisses you off. Now, the only way to correct things is sometimes when you voice it. So if things are pissing you off and things are getting under your skin, you don't just keep it a secret. You have to talk about it. Talk about it. That's what we're going to be doing today. Dave, how you doing? Big up yourself, my friend. Frances Buckmeyer, how you doing? Everybody share, guys. There are a lot. Let me share it well. So we asked that question earlier. What's pissing people off? And somebody said me. Like, me? Shavento, how you doing? Pick up yourself. Thank you so much. I don't do anything to piss anybody off, guys. I'm one person that don't piss anybody off. Janelle, how you doing? Helen Batiste, thank you so much for joining. The Real Father Blacks, big up yourself. Earlies, big up yourself. All right, so guys, we're still in Grenada, and it's so great outside. It's hot, 80-something degrees. One of the things that's pissing me off at this particular moment, at this particular instant, guys, it's the mosquitoes, right? Because no matter how much they spray this place, Jed, it seems like they could never get rid of the mosquitoes. It's like, I believe that the mosquitoes and them got so hip to this spraying thing, right? When they, spray one side, the mosquito and them coming over to the other side. So earlier I was driving around over by, on this side from where I'm living right now, and I saw they was fogging up the place. And all of a sudden, the mosquitoes and then just escaped over there, and they all here. So I don't know if that's working. I don't know if it's working, guys. One of the things that's pissing me off. Thompson Cador, how you doing? People are asking about the Grenada Independence shirt, and yes, we still do have a few of the sweaters. These are the hottest commodities, guys. People just can't get a hold of them. They are a collector's item. They are souvenirs. It's like a walking, talking, breathing souvenir. So we have a few more left. And I'm inviting everyone on Saturday, if you're in Grenada. Saturday, we're going to be in front of the Esplanade Mall. We have the launch of the Ride e-bike, and we're going to have some of these shirts there available as well. All right? All right. Yes. All right. So let's start, guys. Let's start with what's pissing people off on social media. By the way, guys, let me put my number up there so you could call in at any time. This is my number. Let me pipe it in because I know there are a lot of opinions on the live. Let me make sure that the lines are open. We're ready to go. Yeah. All right, so people are talking about the increase in gun violence. Now, just a few days ago, few Saturdays, I think it was last Saturday, there was reports of about 26 rounds of ammunition fired around the upper Carnage area. 26. Now, this is a lot of shots. And it wasn't like, as far as the reports said, it wasn't like po, it wasn't like, pow, and then pow after. No, it sounded, from reports that came in, it sounded like machine guns, like heavy artilleries. It sounded like if it was heavy, in most cases, a lot of the police probably don't even have them kind of machinery. Now this is here. Kathleen, how you doing? This is on the ground here in Grenada, guys. And it's not, licensed firearm, because no one with a licensed firearm would just, or should, I don't believe, would carelessly just shoot out a whole bunch of firearms like that. It's illegal firearms that in the hands of sometimes people who ought not to have those firearms. Now, what's happening in the Caribbean specifically, guys, not only in Grenada, we have seen an increased amount of guns, right? And we've seen it in St. Vincent. Well, it is very prevalent in Jamaica. We've seen it in Trinidad. And a peaceful, nice, lovely place like Tobago, ladies and gentlemen, is also feeling the raft. Drive-by shooting, as was announced the other day on the program. Drive-by shooting in a place like Tobago. And Tobago is a charm. Tobago is a blessed place. So this is not only happening in Grenada, it is happening throughout the Caribbean. Where are those firearms coming from? Furthermore, how are those firearms getting into Grenada so widely amongst these people or folks who should not have firearms? Is it an upsurge of gangs? Is it gangs showing off themselves? Is it people trying to protect themselves from others? I don't know exactly the question. So the question that I want to ask, what is the authorities doing? Are they doing enough? Is the minister of what is it? The minister, what's the ministry that will follow? St. Lucia as well, National Security. Is the Minister of National Security and the team doing enough to get those firearms from those would-be criminals? Imagine 26 rounds, guys. And I said it's not no po, it's not no small ammunition. Heavy artillery. Heavy. In most cases, I heard sometimes, not even the police want to go in them areas because some of the police officers, if it's not the RRU who carry them heavy artilleries, the police, regular police in Grenada, as you know sometimes. Grenada is a peaceful place. Most of the police even walking up and down the place patrolling without any ammunition, any gun whatsoever. Now the quote-unquote criminals or the people who are probably involved in gangs, they are the ones that possess this gun. So what is it that the government, the people, the police need to do to get a handle of the situation before it reach like places like Trinidad, before it reach like places like Jamaica? Give me a call right now because this is pissing off a lot of people. The increased amount of firearms. The increased amount of firearms. Now, I said earlier, guys, and it probably don't make sense in truth, but I'll still say it, right? There have to be some kind of amnesty for people to bring in their firearms. And there have to be some kind of counseling. I don't know, probably it is counseling. I don't know. To try to understand, speak to the people who are in those areas, those villages, and try to understand what is it that going on. Because listen, guys, when someone hear about this type of activities happening in Grenada, it's not only affecting the people who are or who have those firearms, you know, on those guys who are actively portraying those firearms on their social media, you know. It affects every single person, because when somebody first thinking about traveling to Grenada or coming to the Caribbean, the first thing they go online and they search, especially someone who, you know, who haven't traveled to Grenada and looking for a place, a safe place to go. The first thing that appeal to them is the safety. Is the safety. I remember just the other day, and I went to Jamaica and went into the hotel, and I'm asking the folks at the hotel front desk, and I'm saying, listen, and so I want to go to the market because I want to get some mangoes and things. All right. So let me know, you know, what bus I take, or how do I get to the market or whatever. The man tell me, no, boss, no, partner. You don't want to take no bus and go to the market. I said, but how I go and get some mango? He said, listen, find somebody, you go find somebody for me, and the person gonna go with me. And when I go in there, don't say a word. Because the minute time you speak, they automatically know you're not from around here, right? So somebody had to go with me, guys, to the market, because it wasn't safe for me to go to the market by myself. That's what the guy in the front desk of the hotel told me. And it was the S Hotel. It was the S Hotel. So it is not safe to even get out of your hotel room to go in the market, to walk down the street. Huh? Now, is it that what we want our little country or little community to come to? Or beautiful St. Vincent and the Grenadines, or beautiful St. Lucia, or beautiful Grenada? Is it that what we want our country to come to? And I'm appealing to a lot of these guys who, by the way, a lot of them guys, they have respect for me, and I would even like to sit with them, even if they don't want to show their face, just to have a conversation. Because obviously they have a story, they want to tell a story, they want to say something, they want to get some information out. Because in the last shooting, well, they didn't shoot at someone in particular. I believe they shot this firearm in the air to alert the others in the nearby communities that they possessed this kind of ammunition. And it's people that, as I said, when I walk past these areas, them guys and them give me thumbs up and they give me bunks and things like that. So listen, it's not like they are all bad, right? And let me put that out there. I see some of the guys in them, and then guys and they give me bongs. They tell me, yo, they watch Ride Along all the time, and they love the program. They're probably on the program and the platform right now. But I believe that they have a story, they have something that they want to come out, they want to tell, something that they want to say, something that they want to get out there. But my story to them, what I want to say to them is, and everyone who have illegal firearm, and you decide to shoot at or shoot up in the air and create this kind of hysteria, you are making it bad for everybody. You are making it bad for every single person. The person who is trying to say, you know what, let me see, I could book a flight to come down here, and they say, nah, boy, yeah, Grenada is a place. And that's if he get like that, and I hope he doesn't. Grenada is a place, boy, man, them gang, and man, them have heavy rifle and artillery. This kind of things, and them, what it will do, it will deter people. And if Grenada don't produce cocoa, don't produce nutmeg, don't produce a banana, nothing like that in any large quantity to bring in foreign exchange into the country, we rely on CBI, we rely on the folks at SGU who play over 50-something% of the GDP in Grenada. And tourist ships, cruise ships, airline, people coming in, that's what brings the most amount of revenue into the country. If we don't have that type of revenue coming in because people are scared to come into the country, what will the country come to? Yeah? What will the country come to? So it's not only for the guys who are rivals in the gangs, or I don't want to call it gangs, Grenada, that's too small for gangs. Because everybody's family. It's some of your cousin or some of your, it's too small to have gangs and them kind of thing and them. That don't make any sense. And one person can go to a specific area and this person can come to another area because of if territorial and all of this stuff. That don't make any sense, my friends. That don't make any sense. You are making it bad for everybody. You are making it bad for every person on the island. And you're making it bad for yourself as well. Because I'm sure the same bad men or people with those firearms who are like destabilizing communities with that type of behavior, they most likely have kids that go to school. They most likely have family members who work. Some of them probably work in the tourist industry. Some of them benefit from what comes in from tourism. So you are essentially, pun intended, shooting yourself in the foot, right? You are essentially shooting yourself in the foot. Give me a call, 717-015-720. We're going to talk about this. Let's spend some time speaking about it. What could be done? What is it? What is it that need to be done to curb the increase in gun violence, the increase in this firearm that we are seeing, unlicensed firearm in the hands of people who should not have these firearms? A lot of these young people as well, they are 15, 16, some of them are very young, but they feel the need to have this kind of high-powered weapon to somehow protect themselves. And the question is, why do you feel the need to protect yourself? What needs to be done to quell? Is it a beef? Is it? I think counseling have to go in to try to understand this situation better, guys. Because as I said, a lot of these guys and them, I tell you, I pass in these places. When I'm in Grenada, I walk all over the place. I just see men that people have sent me videos to and that they say have all this firearm and they posing with the firearm, and I would see them and them and them come up to me and respect you, Junior George, and they give me bunks, all kind of thing. Right? So these guys are not all bad, I'm telling you. But you have to understand, we have to try to understand, what is it? What is the story? Why? Why? All right, Jasmine is saying, I see videos from Trinidad, Bonjay, or really Clint Eastwood movie scene. Yeah, it's bad. It is bad, and if we don't put a handle on it, it would get worse. I find it's amazing that some of us were born with the knowledge. I find that some of us were born with the knowledge we have today. Okay. Please give me a call to explain. Please give me a call to further explain. Junior, the gun problem starts from the top, trust me. Explain that. Explain that. Explain that. Give me a call. All right, Kester Coutain say fake news, Grenada is a paradise. No, let me say this, guys. Grenada is one of the safest, most loveliest places on the face of the earth. Grenada is one of the best places you can travel for vacation. It's the best place to do business. It's the best place to come, even if it's for a day or a few hours. Grenada is still one of the safest places on the planet. Period. Right? And that is a fact. What we are saying, guys, is that if this type of behaviors continue to escalate, right, then we might be in a position like how Jamaica, and Jamaica is in a situation right now. They are fighting to keep up with the problem, to curb the problem. Jamaica, Trinidad is in a place right now where there is a surge of gun violence, and that is because of rival gangs. It probably started with something probably could be as small as someone from the rival gang was with a girl from the other gang, and then this one said something to this one, and this one shot this one, and this one retaliated, and it just back and forth and back and forth, and the killing doesn't stop. Remember View Fort in St. Lucia, right? And St. Lucia is a lovely place, beautiful place. But what we see in that particular time, remember when they had to send the RSS over to St. Lucia because there was a major onset. There was about 4 or 5 people died in one day, and it was back and forth, back and forth. What we have to make sure and ensure, guys, that we don't allow this thing to fester through the Caribbean, because the Caribbean is one of the, listen, when people come to the Caribbean, they feel overjoyed, they feel a sense of relief, because when they live back at home in the concrete jungle, they don't expect to come down here and see it. They expect to come and walk the street and, you know, get an e-bike and ride, go through a trail and have a good time, or whatever the case might be. That is what they expect. But when we read and we see things like what we're hearing, and mind you, you can't cover this thing up. We can not talk about it. We can't say, okay, well, this happened on the coronage, so let's not talk about it because we don't want people to hear, right? It has to be dealt with. It has to be dealt with. So when this thing publicized, when this thing get out there, people will start paying attention. And if that means a decrease in tourist arrival, it will drastically and dramatically affect our bottom line at the end of the day. Bullwill says drugs. Yeah. I don't understand what's going on in my country. Nah, these young people and them need praise. Trust me. All right, Danny saying Grenada has numerous gangs. You forget the Ginger Crew, Four Roads, Belmont, Caranage, All Territory Gang, Telescope, Grenville, Trenchtown. Listen, I ain't even gonna say it's gangs. I think it's misunderstanding between communities. Grenada too small. And I know exactly what you're saying, Danny. But what I'm saying is that I think what needs to happen is a conversation. Someone who is not just, and that could be a community leader, and probably we don't have community leaders here, that could really just go in and try to find out and hash out and just kill the beef. Yeah? Because trust me, guys, if this continue, we'll be in a very, very, very bad place. Nevertheless, guys, I'm opening up the phone line. Let us talk about this. The first topic, what's pissing me off, what's pissing you off. People are talking about the increase in gun violence. There were reports of a significant, over 25 rounds of ammunition was fired by the Caranage area there. Nobody was shot, but later a video was released showing a group of men. It could be related or unrelated, but folks are saying that it is related to the gunshots that was fired on the Caranage. And the guns that we saw in the video are high-powered rifle. How they get it, where they get it from, nobody knows. How we get into the country, how it able to get through customs, and is it that Grenada and these territories are not doing enough or more need to be done? Because Grenada don't make no guns. Grenada don't make no guns. And it's not coming from England. Because when you walk in England, when last you hear somebody shot somebody in England, even the police in England don't have guns. It's not coming from England. It's coming from the United States. It's coming from the North. Because in the United States, and there is a push-pull kind of reaction. The drugs and the guns. Because once the drugs start to flow, people feel like they have to then protect themselves. And what we're talking about now, guys, is not weed in most cases. We're not talking about weed. And as the stake of the drug and the drug becomes more powerful, the ammunition becomes more powerful because folks believe that they have to protect themselves even more. We've seen hard drugs hitting the street. No doubt about it is coming from the United States. No doubt about it is coming from the United States. Right? So guys, listen. I see you typing and I'm reading your messages. But I want you guys to call in and let us have this conversation. I want you to call in and let's have this conversation right now. What is causing it? What is causing it? And listen, sometimes family, and I ain't saying for family to rat out the other family members, but family, if you know, like say for instance, you are married or the girlfriend or the son or the daughter of someone that you know has high power rifles and someone who is, on that path in their life. Now, I ain't saying to, as they say, snitch on anybody, right? But talk to them, man. Yeah, talk to them. Talk to them. Call them in. Put them sit down and say, listen to me. Listen to me. I want you around. Because some of them that have those guns are fathers. Some of them are young fathers. Right? Some of them are parents. So women, because I know women are passionate about family. Yeah? Men are passionate about family too, but women, you're passionate about family. So if you know your boyfriend, your husband, your significant other is getting involved in this type of things, and you don't like it, sit the man down and talk to him, babe. I want you around for you to see your children grow, But that kind of lifestyle, you ain't gonna live for long because, the truth and the fact about it, guys, when you get involved in this kind of lifestyle, you live by the gun, you will die by the gun. Trust me. So probably, more engagement have to come in from the family members, from the girlfriend, the boy, the wives, the husband, the wife, the fiancés. All right. Ivy say big money passing in causing so much corruption. People keep Grenada a safe place, I'm saying, to parents and people in the authority. Listen, I believe that family at this point in time, guys, and we can only say what is it that the Ministry of Security or Homeland Security is doing or not doing, right? The SSU will take care of them. They have more bigger guns. Some of them are bigger guns than the SSU. Some of them are bigger guns than the SSU. Right. Parents and family members, you guys have a serious part to play in this. You have to step up and you have to talk to them and you have to demand a change. You have to demand a change. All right? All right, guys. I want to move on to the next thing that's pissing people off. I want to move on to the next thing that's pissing people off or what people are conversating on social media. So let me know if you finish with this. If anybody else want to call, please do so right now. All right, Terry, before we go on to the next topic, Terry Alexander is saying, anybody found with illegal firearm, 5 years in prison, and is that. In some places, in Brooklyn in particular, right? In New York in particular, I think they give you time by the amount of bullets in there, I think every bullet is X amount of years, Yeah. Brooklyn, I think New York is probably one of the harshest in terms of illegal guns. It's the amount of bullet. And I've been saying this for years, right? And people might think that this is funny, but should be considered. Why is bullet so widely available and cheap then? What they're supposed to do, they're supposed to tax bullet like how they tax cigarette. Yeah. Tax bullet to the point that, a man go have a bullet and he'll be like, brethren, see that bullet there? Can't waste it, because it's expensive. See that bullet? Can't use that. I can't just fire that in the air, because I think expensive. So if the guns is so available and accessible, probably what the authorities need to do is find a way, and that's not talking about America and all of these places who produce this firearm, make it expensive. So to really get to the point where, you know what, or 5 years per bullet, brush PSA 5 years, or 5 years per bullet, okay, yeah. But my remedy to this situation right here, my remedy to this situation right here is to tax bullet like how they tax cigarette. If you go, you know, enough money to smoke cigarette and thing, when they go to buy cigarette and they see the price of cigarette went up like about 100%, right? Man stop smoke because it's like, boy, there's a lot of money. There's a whole, at the end of the month, that is 5 times your rent, your mortgage. So man start to think, and a lot of people cut back smoking because the tax. All right. The reason why young people is behaving like this is because some of the kind of songs that they are listening to, they want to be like the artists, and also them names. They name themselves after the songs of the artists. Interesting perspective on this. This is a deep one. Let's jump to the phone now. We got a call on the line. Call your live. Where you calling us from?
Junior, good evening. I'm calling from Grenada.
Hey, Grenada, my brother. How are you?
Good, very well. Well, for accommodating my call, I just want to, I understand what your theme is, what's pissing you off, correct?
Yes. What's pissing you off on a Wednesday?
On a Wednesday, right. So, Junior, I have a difficulty with some people, the operative word some, who are trying to throw cold water on the T-shirt business around this time of year. There are some people among us who are plying their trade around time of year.
Yes.
Retailing independence teas.
Yes.
All right. These teas cost. There's, first of all, the cost to buy these teas. There's customs, of course, to handle. Then you're talking printing of designs on teas, and there's some other costs. So there is a cost to doing business. This is a business. This is not charity. Yeah? And I think people must get to the place where they respect people's trade. Can't afford to buy the teas for, I believe some selling for 70, 80, as much as $90. Then you can't. You can't. But there's no need to throw cold water on the T-shirt business because of the view that the price is too much. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it, Junior. It's what it is. And you also have to remember that these business people need to make a profit. When all these costs are factored into the whole equation, they must have a profit for themselves. I think this is so basic. Why can't we not appreciate small business people and let them thrive, let them develop themselves in their craft, as opposed to always complaining about the cost of things in Grenada? Cost of living is real. It's an item. It's going up all over the world. Grenada is no exception. How do we respect people's trade? Let them ply their trade. If you can't afford it, you leave it alone. So that's my difficulty, and this is what I'm very disgusted by, at the time of the evening. But thanks for accommodating my call.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much, my brother. So,
thank you.
Ken Baptiste. Yeah, he's pissed off at people trying to throw cold water on the T-shirt business. I said that I saw the back and forth about the T-shirt thing, right? But I don't get in a part of that because I am also in the business, guys, right? And I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe that ride-along T-shirts and sweaters are the most expensive, if you ask me. Right? I believe that ride-along have the most expensive T-shirt, sweaters right now on the market. I've seen t-shirt for 65 EC. Listen, make your money, my brother. I know my quality and I know what I'm doing and I know the people and the market. My shirts are sometimes twice time the cost of what everything else go for. So if they're complaining about the prices of $60 and $70, wait till you see ours. And we don't have a problem selling t-shirts and sweaters and hoodies. I can't keep up. We can't keep up with the market. You want it? You want your link? You see? All right, let me give you the link. The link is ridebuy.com. Go into our market, rydebuy.com. That's the link right there. All right? That's it right there. Right? So it is the most expensive in the market. And hey, the most expensive, it is what it is. Let me just fix this right here. Right. So I don't know. Okay, good. All right. Thank you so much, my brother. All right, guys. So let's get back into the conversation about the. I wanted to just. Hold on, let me take this call, and then I'll go back to what I wanted to talk about because it's not what's pissing me off, it's what's pissing you off. Caller live, where are you calling us from?
Hi, Junior. I'm calling from Boston.
Boston, go right ahead.
Yeah. Junior, I heard in the beginning, you was talking about guns and Grenada.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question, and I'm going to give you a scenario. So now you have someone in Brooklyn who's been in a gang for 10, 12, 13 years. And as you know, the gangs in Brooklyn is not hello, hi, how are you doing? It's guns, drugs, robbery, and everything else.
Right.
So now you have this person going in and out of jail in New York, and then they finally got deported to Grenada. Keep in mind, I said that person never worked a day in their life, right?
Right.
So when you get deported to Grenada, you think that person is going to go and plant bananas, pick up cocoa and do all that stuff and sell? Remember, you're selling drugs, you're dealing with guns, you're getting thousands of dollars. You're not going to go to Grenada and just sit and, bite your fingernails. You're going to go to Grenada, form a gang, and you're going to do the very same thing that you was doing in Brooklyn. When someone gets deported, I think that the government and authorities should, well, I do think that they get notified from New York or ICE.
Yes.
But they should also keep an eye on that person because they're going to do the very same thing. And I'm not snitching on anyone because I didn't call no name. I'm just saying it's a scenario. You understand?
Yes.
And if you put two and two together, the people that did that with the 26 guns or gunshots and all of that, you think about it. I want the authorities to think about it. It is not the average person in Grenada that been in Grenada and never traveled. Try looking after the ones that got deported, and they have the information why they got deported. Mm-hmm. It wasn't taking care of no kids. And Junior, let me tell you something. I heard you also said that the gangs is not bad. Anybody that's in a gang and they are not going to help the elderly or help the school kids with their homework is bad. Mm. Gangs in New York, the Bloods, the Crips, is not people you want to be around.
Right. But what I'm saying is I believe in all cases, all instant, that these young people have a story. They are rebellious for some reason. I think if we have some kind of counseling and try to understand why a 17, not even a 12, 13, 14-year-old would find himself seeking brotherhood or seeking love or seeking that type of camaraderie with other brothers, what is he lacking? What is he lack, right? So if you could understand,
Junior, let me
then-
ask you.
Go ahead.
Mhm. Let me ask you a question.
Right.
Have you ever sit down and speak to a gang member, like to initiate someone into a gang?
Right.
Junior, they look at 12, 13, 14-year-old, right? The ones that, not have a good family structure, and they would sweet talk you. They would bribe you with money. You look at all them gang members, right? The rappers and everything, those guys and them, they walk around with expensive sneakers, expensive jewelry, and designer, right? So if I could come to you as a gang member and say, Junior, if you want to look fresh as this person and that person,
Right.
come do this for me. What I want you to do is sell guns for me, sell drugs for me, go and rape this person, and that's how you get initiated. And then I give you $1,000. Now I'm 12. You 12 and 14 years old. You have never seen $100 in your life. You never had that in your pocket. Most less for $1,000. This kid you as a kid gonna say, that's easy for me to do.
Right.
I'll quickly get $1,000 for just delivering some drugs from this person to that person. All you got to do is send it over.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna do it,
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you really want to get to the bottom of why these kids are in the gangs, you want to speak to the gang leader. That's who you want to speak to.
Right, but
Not
what about the
them little
family? What about the
kids.
family?
You need to
Because
speak to the-
if the family, let's look at it from that perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
If the family structure is such, because my nephew, I had a nephew that when he was very young, he got involved in a gang. He was like about 12, 13 around there. He got initiated into a gang. And when you really peel back the onion and try to understand why and how and all of those stuff, I now understand why he was lacking, right? It's some personal things that he was going through at this point in time that he felt lacking. And it was a lot of, family structure that was sort of missing in his life. So he looked for brotherhood, and that brotherhood came with a bad set of people. And they initiated him. He became a member of the gang. Then his life kind of went spiraling downhill. He was arrested a number of times, and later though he did get himself together as he got older, and he's lucky to be alive right now. But I think you have to look at the family structure, because my son, as I said, with the love and the support that he get, if someone come to him right now and offer him $1,000 to drop something here and there, he won't take it. He won't take it.
Junior, that's your son. That's your son. If your son come to you and said, Dad, I see this pair of Jordans I want. Can you get it for me? I'm not saying you will, but I'm just saying you might get it.
No, he
if
have
my
to work
son
for it.
come
He
to
have to
me
work
and
for it.
said,
You have to work for it.
right, but see, right. So everybody raised their kids different.
Right.
My son might come to me and ask me for a pair of Jordans, and I'm gonna tell him, boy, I have no money to be buying no Jordans, right? Okay, so all my friends have Jordan. Guess what? Let me find out how they get it, because they are not working. Their parents is working the same job my mom is working. How come he's getting it and I'm not? So
Right.
he's gonna find out, well, how did you get it? Right? And a lot of kids, even though they have good family structure at home, they are very, very easy to be influenced.
Right.
Right? A lot of kids, So it has to come from the gang members. And I'm gonna say this: the government authorities have to look into the ones that got deported from New York, from Canada, and know the reason why they're getting deported and watch them.
Yes.
And that's a hint.
Yeah. Thank you so much, caller. I appreciate you. Great
You
point.
have. You're welcome. You have a good one.
All right, thank you.
Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Yeah. Say, look at the gangs. And also look at the people that got deported, recently got deported. Look at them. Keep an eye on them, huh? 718-701-57280 is what's pissing you off on a Wednesday, an opportunity for you to sound off on things that is on your mind, that is hurting your heart, and that you need to put forth. Now, there are a lot of people who message me throughout the week because they have things that they want to air. This is your opportunity. We're giving you an opportunity to be vocal and put your voice, put your mouth where you're. No, not money. We ain't talking money. Just spill it. Let us know what's pissing you off. 718-701-5720. Color is on point. All right, Dennis says pure peer pressure. You listen, let me tell you one of the problems right now that I believe that is causing this rise in crime. Now, you see social media, you see television, social media in particular. People look at social media and they see people's life, they see someone's life, and they feel that that person is living that perfect life and that person is have everything going for them. And they might see the person might be sporting chains and rings and all of this clothes and all of those things. And you're sitting and you'll be like, yo, I want to get that. I want to get that. Right? And you don't care what you have to do. It is influencing you. And that, believe me, is one of the things that I think is causing this. Because I remember, again, when I was growing up and I wanted something, if I wanted something, I had to go and pick up, if I want to get $20, I had to go and pick up 20 pounds of nutmeg and go and sell it to get $20. Yeah, I mean, that's nothing else, right? You want $30? Go in the back of the house. There are nutmeg trees there. You go and you pick up 30 pounds of nutmeg. That time nutmeg was selling $1 a pound. What's the mace? Mace is more expensive. And you get your $30, your $40 to buy what you have to buy. But social media is playing a big role in influencing and poisoning the minds of young people. Trust me. All right. Anne Marie Stewart, I am pissed off of the bad mind and how people who go the extra mile to hurt others. Yeah. I feel you. You know, there are some people, guys, they are jealous of you. And sometimes you would say, you don't know why they're jealous of your life. What is it about your life that they're jealous about? They're jealous of, right? You just doing your thing and living your life and, you know, whatever it is. But they're jealous. There are people like that. And that's true. They go the extra mile, so they might go there and they might try to discredit you. It happened to me a million times, guys. I could write a whole book about that. I could write a whole dictionary, a whole Encyclopedia Britannica about that whole story that you just posted up there, Anne-Marie. It's the truth. They go the extra mile, the extra mile. 718-701-5720, guys. We're going to take a few more calls on a Wednesday. What's pissing you off? Tell us, guys, what's pissing you off? What else? Guys, this was posted earlier today, right? I think Little Natty is who posted it. This picture here of KFC Jab Box. KFC Jab Box. That's in Trinidad and Tobago. And a few people were sounding off on it, and they were saying, look how KFC tiffing the thing, jumping into the thing. And Grenada need to wake up, because sooner than later, the jab thing is not going to be our thing no more. We need to copyright the thing. So people are furious and speaking about this post, the KFC jab box. Let me know what you guys think. Phone lines are wide open. We're going to be here for another 5-10 minutes or so. 718-701-5720. 718-701-5720. What's pissing you off on a Wednesday? Guys, does this make you think, give you pause a bit? Because, I mean, listen, Trinidaders do jab too, eh? They may not do jab the way how Grenada do jab, but Trinidaders do jab too, right? What's your thoughts? A lot of things on social media. Let me see what else. I'm pissed off. Okay, I saw that already. What's pissing you off, guys? What's pissing you off on the price? That's it? That's all that's pissing you off? Nothing else pissing anybody off? So it's minor stuff. Things that could be fixed, right? Nice, guys. But before you get pissed off, let me tell you guys about this. On Saturday, this coming Saturday, which is the 13th, we are going to be having an official launch of the Ride, Excursion, Rentals, and Tours. So this is a project I've been working on for many, many years, 2-3 years or so. We are going to be bringing e-bikes rental and tours. So a lot of you like to hike. Now you could hike and bike. A lot of you like to go on trails. Now you could trail with your e-bike. And the beauty of the e-bike, this particular e-bike, it is built for the terrain. It is built for the rough road. So we invited you guys to come and check out our grand opening this Saturday in Grenada on the Esplanade Mall, at the lawn of the Esplanade Mall. Now, again, it's an opportunity to showcase what we are bringing in the market, in this tourism market, and we're inviting you guys to come and check it out. There will be a lot to see, a lot to observe, a lot of discounts, and for those of you who have not gotten a chance to get the independent shirt, you could come and pick it up there. It'll be on sale. Most of the shirts will be on sale on Saturday, so you could come and pick up one there. But come and hear what we have to offer, because I believe that this is a big achievement. Well, for me, it's a big achievement because, to tell you the truth, from conceptualizing the idea to implementing the idea to having all the bikes on island and having everything ready to go is just a dream, because it was a lot of work. It's a very expensive venture. Nevertheless, if I have to do anything like this, the best place and only place I could see myself doing it is right to start it off, at least, is right here in Grenada, to talk about ecotourism, to talk about safety, to talk about I'm bringing a really nice excursion, so people would say, yo, when I get to Grenada, I love the tours, I love the bike, I love the bikes, I love the excursions. That is going to make me happy. So besides the fact that, it took a long time to get here, it's here now. I'm inviting you guys to be a part of it. And it's called Ride. See? Yeah, Ride. So come take a ride with us. Come take a ride with us. And on Saturday, guys, you're going to get a chance to see the ride. You're going to get a chance to actually do a little test ride. And guys, also, in the Esplanade Mall, every week we're gonna have test rides, 50 minutes test rides. So there are people who want to learn how to ride e-bikes. So we are offering free classes. You just come there and we give you free tutorial of how to ride and how to get around. Absolutely free 15 minutes training classes. Come and get your skills up. Come and learn the e-bike and have some fun. Probably when you get to the scale where you could really, you're proficient and you could handle and you could balance properly, probably then you could come on the trail with us. Probably then you could rent the bike. But first you got to get your skills up, and we are providing free bicycle, e-bike training for those of you who are interested. All right, so come into the kiosk. It's right there inside the Esplanade Mall. And we encourage everyone to come in and take a look at what we're offering, and also get an opportunity to get rent one of the e-bikes. We're getting numerous calls from people who This brother called me today. He said that he want to do an island tour. All right, so bikes are here, and I'm looking forward to see him as soon as it launches, so you can come and do an island tour with the family. All right. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of our programming today. It's What's Pissing Me Off. JJ Lewis, thank you so much. And Clint William is saying, is the amount of guns in careless hands and homes. Yeah, we spoke about that. And we want the authorities and the families to take this very, very seriously. We'll be right back.
Island in the sun. Look at how we've grown, how far we've run. 50 years we strong and more to come. More to come. More to come. We're going higher. 50 years we're blessed, we're forged in fire. Still reaching for more. Going up, going up, 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 up. Going up, going up, going up, 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 up. We're going higher.
All songbirds and lyrical legends, the Independence Calypso Monarch is here, and this time we're doing it bigger than ever as we celebrate Grenada's 50th. Over $50,000 in prize money to be won. Show your patriotism, devotion, and love for your country with your original piece under the theme One People, One Journey, One Future. Don't wait. Submit your song by January 4, 2024 to the Ministry of Culture or email it to sco@culture.gov.gd. This is more than a competition. It's your chance to be part of Grenada's once in a lifetime Jubilee celebrations. Grenada awaits the next Independence Calypso Monarch, and it could be you.
I'm addicted to Kaiso.
Now, it's Instacash Grenada. Imagine a game with no numbers to choose from, no draws to wait on, and you can play it every day, including Sunday. That's Instacash. It's fast, it's easy to play, and you win prizes instantly. Instacash. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA. Making dreams come true.
The Ministry of Tourism and Economic Development and the Grenada Tourism Authority extend a warm welcome to visitors and returning nationals visiting for Carnival and summer vacation. We do hope you enjoy your stay with us, and we invite you to return with friends and family to celebrate our 50th anniversary of independence on 7th February 2024. Tourism is my business, your business, our business.
Also, guys, if you're flying to Grenada, book your travels right now with JetBlue. Yeah, book your travels right now with JetBlue. Check out jetblue.com for low rates to Grenada, 2 flights per day from JFK, and of course on Saturday, direct flight from Boston. Fly with JetBlue into Grenada.
I want you folks to play these 3 games from the NLA. Daily pick 3 cash flow and play with. You will be supporting sports and culture, nation building and our future. So go out and play, folks, make it a must. You will see what the National Lottery is doing for us. When you play pick 3 cash flow and play with, the NLA will support you all the way.
Starting September 30th, Monday to Friday, these 3 games will be drawn mid-morning, 9:45 a.m., midday, 12:45 p.m., and evenings, 7:45 p.m. The National Lotteries, supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Sunday money day.
Advertise with us and reach millions daily, weekly, monthly. Yeah, over 10 million per month. It pays to advertise with us. Reach more and let us send your business viral. Advertise with us and reach more.
Now, it's Instacash Grenada. Imagine a game with no numbers to choose from, no draws to wait on, and you can play it every day, including Sunday. That's Instacash. It's fast, it's easy to play, and you win prizes instantly. Instacash. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making dreams come true.
Again, guys, we say thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being a part of our program. On behalf of all of our production crew here at Ride Along Live, our senior executive producer, Lois JJ, thank you so much. And of course, Kibbs, Gail, how you guys doing? Thank you so much, guys. Catch you guys again tomorrow. Don't forget, we want you guys to join us this Saturday on the Esplanade Mall for the official launch of the Ride, Excursions, and Tours. See you guys then. See you guys then physically, but I'll be back here tomorrow with more. Thanks for watching. Good night.